terrible losses by two legends, two of the greatest of this generation. Joy, who had the worst loss, Bucs or Packers?
I really want to go Packers. And listen, they were both bad.
Bad.
Woo, bad. But I got to go Bucs. You got a rookie quarterback out there, and then they lose him halfway through the game. They got to go to their backup. They got benched for the rookie quarterback.
Right.
This is a situation you should take advantage of. The Steelers are banged up on the defensive side of the ball. They couldn't score. It was terrible. I mean, that first half was crazy. 0-2 in the red zone, 1-6 on third down for the Bucs, 138 total yards.
Yeah.
Woo! Thank God for their kicker, or they wouldn't even be in the game.
Talk about it. Talk about it. 5.
Hold up. Dave, you want to go?
I can't get over, and it is the Buccaneers because, look, maybe the Jets aren't amazing. That was their 4th win, though. Like, this is a sneaky, fun team. People call them the baby Jets. Sauce Gardner looks like that dude. Garrett Wilson looks like that dude. Breece Hall looks like that. They got some players. I don't know what the Steelers have other than that they won the season opener and have gotten mollywopped every week since.
Mike Tomlin?
The Bills, and I know it's the Bills, but the Bills ran them off the field a week ago. And then the other thing is, we can look at the Packers and be like, here's why they're struggling.
Right.
Like, their offensive line is a mess. We've talked every week on this show and every show about how their receivers aren't up to snuff. What do the Packers do well? The Bucs, I keep talking about, like, oh, they're getting healthier. Mike Evans came back from his suspension. Chris Godwin can play. Julio Jones can play. Like, I don't understand why they look this bad. Like, maybe they're not the Bucs of 2 years ago, but 18 points against a sorry Steelers team, and 8 of those, or the last touchdown there came, in the last 2 minutes of the game? Like, it takes you 58 minutes to get up to 18 points. It's bad, and I don't really get why.
I can't pick. I'm going both of them. They both play bad. First of all, we're not going to give Aaron Rodgers no more pleads, no more excuses, passes. He looked bad.
He looked terrible.
He didn't get the ball out. I'm not going to keep blaming these wide receivers, right? Because they're young, but a lot of that's him too. I was thinking when Devontae Adams left, I was like, dang, he's really going to miss Aaron Rodgers. It's really the other way around. Because now you don't have that insurance. I can throw a little back shoulder pass. I know he's going to catch it. I throw a ball between two people, he's going to catch the ball. A-Rod is taking a lot of blame for this, and he deserves it because he's not playing well. He's looking at the rush. I've never seen him look at the rush. He's worried about getting tackled. He's worried about getting hit. And then Brady. I love Brady, but we got to talk about that. They go to the red zone 3 times, and they get in threes.
Field goal.
That Steeler defense, they play good. So I don't want to hate on them. I give everybody respect to the NFL.
Talk about it.
They had about 3 guys out the secondary that's out. Fitzpatrick didn't play. He's probably the second best player. Their best player on the team didn't play. Then you're going to get some rookie quarterback who I love, and Kenny Pickett's a Pittsburgh guy. I love him to death, but he's a rookie. And he throws some picks sometimes. and then Trubisky is just god-awful at times, right?
At times.
Okay,
Played great yesterday.
Except when it matters the most.
No.
That's the craziest part.
Sir?
He had a couple good plays. Let's not act like
He converted 2 third and longs.
Even that, they should have won that game. It should have been close.
It should have.
You know they were.
It shouldn't have been close.
They were minus 10 points.
The spread?
The spread.
Yeah, that don't happen in the NFL.
Vegas. I feel your pain, Vegas. I took the Bucks. I took the Bucks. Oh, man.
Everything you said was perfect, accurate, and correct. For me, the worst loss is the Packers, man. Because the Packers were 13-3, first year with Matt LaFleur. 13-3, second year with Matt LaFleur. 13-4, third year with Matt LaFleur. They already got 3 losses, and we're only 6 weeks into the season.
That's it.
It's a lot of ball left to have this many losses. Furthermore, the Jets are a great story, and the Jets are a decent, solid team. But you let people become good stories. Like, you let teams become good on you. I always think about, and I still make fun of him, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want Shady to go off the deep end, Robert Griffin. Against Texas, my senior year, Robert Griffin, he won the Heisman on us. So, yeah, Robert Griffin, he had a Heisman campaign, but as a defender, I'm like, dang, we let Robert become Robert Griffin. We let them build a stadium in Waco. We let him win a Heisman Trophy. He didn't just do this.
College.
He didn't just do this. Like, we allowed it to happen. Packers. Y'all can't allow the Jets to become a good team on y'all.
And y'all's
house? Let the Jets be a good team against everybody else. But against y'all, they need to be sorry. Because that's how I felt. Like, Robert, you beat everybody. But against us, you need to be sorry. He wasn't. He became legendary.
That's why you didn't want him going to Austin this weekend?
Exactly right. Exactly right, to call the game. So as I look at it, the Bucs' loss was bad. But that Packers loss, Joy, it was atrocious.
But also, where are you putting the blame? Because that first half of that game was terrible. Terrible. So you can't blame it on the defense. It's not like the Jets got this huge lead and it was like, oh, we're throwing to young receivers. We're trying to play from behind. You know, we're tired from London. Like, where's the excuses? It's not like the defense did their job. Yep. They really did. You're even going into the half, like, what are you complaining about? This is a Jets team that you should be playing against like that. So it's even worse because I feel like if there was a whole side of the ball you could put the blame on outside of Aaron, then at least I could factor that into an excuse. But you can't say that.
My thing is, again, and we can get into a conversation about whose fault it is, who deserves blame, but here, today, who would you rather have? Like, whose situation would you rather have, the Bucs or the Packers?
Bucs all day, every day.
By a mile, right?
The Bucs, yes.
Absolutely. And not only...
And that's why it's a worse loss.
That's why it's a worse loss. Like, it is so much harder to explain. Because, again, Aaron Rodgers deserves some blame. I get that.
Some?
However much blame you want to give him, that's fine. But I can still look at that Packers team and be like, yeah, like I can kind of understand how you get into a situation like this.
Let me
Bucs, it's a lot harder to explain for me.
Let me get something off my chest. I was going to wait an hour till the end of the show. I'm not going to wait no more.
Get it off your chest now.
Tom Brady, you got a game on Sunday.
Okay.
It's Friday night.
Oh, here we go.
You're at a wedding of your former employer. You, Meek Mill, Ed Sheeran, Elton John. Tom, you got a game on Sunday. And you are at a wedding, not your own, not your kids, not your sister, not your mom or your dad, your former employer, and then you go lose to a
Son's
team.
Godfather. Son's Godfather. Put that in there. Son's Godfather. Just to get you right. You said employer, but it's just Son's Godfather.
And then you go lose to a team that you're a 10-point favorite on. Meanwhile, Bill Belichick, the coach, where Robert Kraft is the owner. Robert Kraft's wedding, by the way. I left out the headline. Bill Belichick didn't go to the wedding. All Bill Belichick did was win another game with Bailey Zappi.
Pretty nice win for the coach y'all don't like that much.
Who they beat? The Browns?
Oh, okay. But they beat. That's what matters. But they beat.
Them down.
I don't care who they beat.
Them down.
They beat.
Okay.
I got an issue with Tom Brady going to that wedding and then catching an L. I have an issue with it. That's your former teammate. He got you a ring. How you feel about it?
Well, knowing you would have a problem with that.
What's that mean? What's that? No. What's that supposed to mean?
It's like, you know, you're in this black and white world. There's no gray. It's like, this is right, this is wrong. There's nothing in the middle. So I get it. He's wrong. He shouldn't be there. He's a team captain, quarterback.
Thank you.
Right. Well, for me, I don't have a big problem with that, right? Because if he wins the game, you wouldn't care.
But did he?
Right? No. So
exactly right.
At the end of the day, listen, man, I'm sure with the championship years, he probably did similar things like that. It's Tom Brady. It happens.
I can't allow
You can't go to a wedding, though?
Not in the middle of the goddamn season, 2-5.
First of all, on Fridays, we're done at like 11 o'clock.
Sure.
So we get there at like 7:30, right?
Sure.
Have little meetings, have a quick practice.
Yep. He missed practice on Saturday. He did not go to practice on Saturday.
Saturday is not a practice. It's a walkthrough.
It is.
Saturday's a walkthrough.
It is.
No sweat, no thinking. When I was a young rookie, right? On Fridays, after practice, I'm going out. Me, Deshaun Jackson, we going out. Saturdays, it's a walkthrough.
It's an 80-play walkthrough, though. So you're
It ain't an 80-play walkthrough.
In Philly, it literally was an 80-play walkthrough.
Maybe with Chip Kelly. But with the real coach, Andy Reid, we didn't do all that. In and out. Come on.
We're just throwing y'all's whole Eagle tenure under the bus on this show.
Yeah, because like he's making a big deal about the walkthrough. Like, come on.
I'm making a big deal about the message you're sending. Because don't miss practice on Friday and then come yell at me. Can we roll the tape in the big board? Don't miss practice on Friday, then come yell at me on Sunday.
It's all different
like
levels.
on Saturday, and then come yell at me. Don't do that.
It's different levels.
If you want to miss practice, miss practice.
Who's number 70 right there? Don't look at it. Who's number 70?
Who is he?
It don't matter who it is.
I think it's Robert Hainsey.
Listen. If Tom Brady can do things that other guys can't, that's how it works. In Philadelphia, I could do things that other players couldn't do. That's how it works. Jimmy Johnson taught us that years ago.
They traded you.
Am I right?
They traded you.
Hey, well, trading got no deal.
I treat everybody the same, different.
Right. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So I don't want to hear that Tom Brady
Here's
thing.
how I feel. Nobody cares what you're doing until you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And as long as the Bucs are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is beating the freaking Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's true. That is true.
It's time to start caring
Mike Tomlin.
It is Mike Tomlin.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.